Hi, welcome back. This is Focus Power 5.2 Total Body Power. That's right. Let's jump in it with our workout, starting with a march in place. Just pulling those arms back. So this is 5.2, which means we have one more workout in phase one before we bump it up. So again, we're gonna be going through moves today, doing some upper body, lower body without weights, but we are adding weights come phase two, so get ready. And remember, everything is optional. So I say that, but it's if you wanna add weights, you don't have to, but we're gonna start bumping it up in case you wanna go there. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder roll and tap it. We're rolling the shoulders back. So I've been talking about it this whole series. The whole goal of this is to just add on it and give you options, you know, challenge yourself moving through your journey. So that's why we'll be maybe taking some different variations of some moves that we've done before. Shoulder roll forward. You know, some things that we've done, a standing variation, maybe we'll take it down a bit, maybe take it down to the ground, doing some longer sets. We got a lot in store for you. This is gonna be a 3-phase series, so 6 workouts per series. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go into our squat toe touch. So squat, hinge at the hip, bring it down slight, bend in that knee. So we're warming it up. We're also getting some nice stretch in the back of the leg. There we go, keep going. Awesome, hopefully you're just feeling strength and growth through this. I know some people have been following it through, you know, picking a point, maybe it's 0.2 and doing it 1.2, 2.2, 3.2. But then I know some of you have been going through starting at the 0.1 and then working through each level of each workout before moving on, which is awesome. I mean, honestly, there is no wrong way to use these workouts. 3, 2, 1. Open it up. Kind of like this chest press. Just bring this all the way back. Make sure you're bringing the elbows back. Really opening up that chest and squeezing between the shoulder blades. Awesome. Like I said, this is meant to help you move in a way that's gonna work best for you. That's always been the case. And it might not even be doing every single one of these workouts. It might have nothing to do with doing it in order. Honestly, you know what's best for you. This is just structured in a way so you know if you're doing 1.2 versus 1.3 or 1.2 versus 8.3, it's all a progression. 3, 2, 1. I want you to lift, alternating toe touch here. So keeping the toe flexed, keeping the foot flexed, reaching alternate arm. Maybe you were more flexible than me and you were touching your toe. That's not necessarily the goal. It's to lift using your core. And we're working, stretching. Back of the leg, you're getting another hamstring stretch here. Reaching with that upper arm. A few more. Then we're gonna go back to the top with our march in place. One more on the right, one more on the left. Also march in place. Drive those arm backs. Maybe you're bringing up the pace a little bit more, generating that heat. So like I said, this is a total body situation. This is not just core. It's not just upper, it's not just lower. We're about to do all the things. And you're gonna see the moves that we've done before. You're gonna see some new ones as well. 3, 2, 1, shoulder roll. Because come second phase, we're gonna be adding even more new things in, but then taking some of these familiar moves and kind of switching them up a bit, right? We might be doing other variations of them, adding to them, doing some combo moves. So that's why it's important you feel comfortable with these now. 3, 2, reverse the shoulder. Keep going. Make sure this is secure, because not that we'll be jumping, but there'll definitely be some movement, so I'll make sure that's secure. A few more. 3, 2, 1. Going into our squat. Toe reach here. There we go. Nice and strong. And over. Awesome. And maybe you're even feeling that you're finding strength in these warm-ups. There might be a few that maybe when you started were a little bit challenging, or maybe they were completely new, and now you're feeling more confident in them. 3, 2, 1, that chest press. Nice. Strong. Opening that up. Just so you know, I'll prepare you because I get a lot of comments about there's 2 moves that I've gotten a lot of messages about, and it would be the calf raises is one, and the other is arm circles. Fan favorites. And guess what? We're gonna be doing both today. So we definitely wanna warm up this upper body. 3, 2, 1, take it to the toe touch. Hopefully you're still gonna stay, even though I just told you that. I mean, I shared that out of confidence. I know for some it's a struggle, and please, don't get me wrong. You see me work through that too. I'm not faking it. Like, I am, some of those, when we're doing them for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, I'm feeling it. Give me one more each side. Right, last one, left, yes! So this is total body power. We have a lot of moves packed up in here. It's gonna be back to back, and you know the drill. We're not stopping in between them. All of these, for the most part, you know, so there's not really a lot of need for explanation. We're just gonna jump into it. The great thing is we're bumping it to 25 seconds because we're putting so much in there. So we're gonna go through each of the moves all the way through, and then I'll give you a little bit of a rest, and then we'll go through the second time just so you know. Okay, so again, 25 seconds. You can do anything for 25 seconds. Just get yourself pumped up and ready. Say, yes, I can do this. Yes, just keep going. I'm not gonna stop. Even if I have to pause, that's not stopping. I'm gonna jump back in. So we're starting with our chest press squeeze. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember this move. Palms pressed together all the way. Palms through the fingers, keeping the same amount of pressure as you start here all the way through. That's the resistance. Pressing that in and out. Right, keeping that strong. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1, into bicep curls. Down all the way up. Here we go. And I told you, phase 2, we bump it up. So phase 2, you're gonna see me with weights in my hands for every single one of these bicep curls. Right now, I'm giving you the option. You always have the option, but right now I'm showing you how this could work if you decide to stick with not having weights. At least you've seen it. You know what it looks like. You know what it feels like. 3, 2, 1, into wide bicep curls. Here we go. Down, all the way up. Elbows into the side. Nice and strong. I have a slight bend in my knee, if you remember that. Spine nice, lengthened. This whole body is strong. Don't go passive in the rest of your body and just keep the arms strong. The whole body is strong. 3, 2, 1, into a bent over row. So we're hinging at the hip. Down, here we go. So it's up and down and up. Here we go. Pulling that in, squeezing that pencil between your shoulder blades and bringing it up. over, hinging at the hips, in, palms facing together, squeeze it up. Amazing, make sure you're pushing back so that your spine's nice and tall. Last one, up, down, going into our tricep kickback. You can do a kickstand or feet together, bending over, arms to the side, kick it back. Here we go. So right at the waist, keeping the elbows in tight. Nice and strong. I'll show you the variation here, which you've seen me do before, right? Just kind of locks everything in, keeping the core engaged. And awesome. We're into our squats. Here we go. I mean, literally, we're just rocking through these. 25 seconds each, which goes by really fast, right? And I'm not giving you a lot of time to transition. So pick your pace on each. Last one, up into deadlift. So just hinging and coming straight up. Over, bend in the knee. So unlike our row, we're not lifting the arms, we're just coming over, squeezing the booty, underneath, pulling us up. Keeping the spine nice and tall, not arching or dipping, right? Neutral, neutral spine. 3, 2, 1, into our calf raises, facing forward, up, down. Remember, we're not trying to go as fast as we can on these calf raises. The slower you go, the more controlled you can keep this, that's gonna work it. I don't even have to tell you that. I know you know this. I know you know. Luckily it's only 25 seconds. Ready? And toes in. Remember, we have the different positions. Same move, slight foot positioning. So toes pointing in. And then again, bringing up and down. I know I've gotten comments about either cramping or feel like it's gonna cramp. Make sure you might want to stretch even a little bit more before jumping into this workout. I know I do. I do some myofascial release. Switch toes out, 45-degree angle outward. I mean, before I hop into this, I will actually even do some foam rolling because I have some tight calves and some tight hamstrings. I'm not fooling nobody. So I will take some time before I get into our stretching and our warming up. Just do a little bit of foam rolling, maybe even like a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. 3, 2, 1. Here's a slight variation on our squat. So you're gonna come down into your squat, but we're gonna pretend like we're doing a chest press. Here we go. So you're down, on the way up, press up, right in front. Down. Getting used to this move, because you know what's gonna happen when we hit phase 2, right? I mean, I'm imagining there's weights in my hands, but there we go. 3, 2, 1. Arm circles, forward. 25 seconds, you got this for 25 seconds. Strong on the arm, keep it strong here in the torso. Nice and lift, don't let it sag. Keep it nice and lifted, but make sure your shoulders aren't in your ears. 3, 2, 1, reverse, reverse, reverse. She's having a moment. This is our last move. This is our last move, and then you get a break. Breathe, strong, strong, all that movement. So don't, like, keep it controlled. Small circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. What? That's what I'm talking about. Get some water. Towel down. I actually brought a towel. I don't always remember, but I was like, I think I'll need it today. Anything that's called total body power, so you better believe there's gonna be some sweating happening. I came prepared. So those were all the moves. See, it wasn't that bad, was it? Like most of those we've done either in the lower or the upper power, right? So, you know, nothing drastically new. I think just adding that shoulder press to the squat, a little bit of a variation, right? Just compounding that a little bit, but nothing cray-cray. So, you know, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. Okay, so we're getting ready. So we're starting with, again, our chest press, squeeze. Then we're gonna go into a bicep, wide bicep, into our bent over row, remember those, into our tricep kickback squats, deadlift, calf raises, squat with the shoulder press, and then our arm circles, and that's it. 25 seconds each. Here you go, get ready, get pumped. You did this once, you're gonna do it again. We've got our blinders on, we're ready to get this. 3, 2, chest press, here we go. Out, right at chest level. So make sure you're not bringing it too low or too high, right? You're right here, right in front of that chest. Pressing palms, fingers together all the way through. The pads of your fingertips, you should be feeling that. All the way through your hand, keeping that pressure intense all the way through. 3, 2, 1, bicep curls. Yes. Strong, flex that. Engage your core. Like activate those muscles. Don't go into autopilot. You are worth more than just going on an autopilot. Well, you know what I'm saying? 3, 2, 1. Wide bicep curl. In, here we go, and. So if you've been doing these without weights, really focus. I mean, that's the great thing. You've been able to sit here and focus on this form and really be mindful of what's happening, right? The coordination, the activation. So that way, as you add weight, your muscle memory is already there. Your body knows what to do. Now you're just adding a little bit more intensity to it with the weights. 3, 2, 1, into our bent over row. Here we go. Knees, shoulder, legs, shoulder width apart, feet. You know, English just was not working right there for a second. I'm like knees, shin, feet, things. These things that we walk on, over, squeeze in and up. Really squeezing that booty under to bring you up, bringing that pelvis forward. Last one, awesome tricep kick back. Nope. Regardless of which stance you take, whether it's this kickstand or together, keep those hips straight forward, right? And see, are my knees following that? Are my toes following that? Sometimes my feet and my toes kind of tend to come in, and I have to like look at them like, okay, let me adjust and get that alignment in there. 3, 2, 1, into our squats. Same thing with the squats. Regardless of that position, bring that in a little bit. For me, it's making sure that my feet are planted. Yes, I'm pressing through the heel as I bring up, but I have to make sure my whole foot, sometimes I kind of lean in towards the center, the inner part of my foot. The whole foot is keeping me grounded and stabilized. Last one, deadlift. I'm gonna turn this way. Here we go. So we're over and up, pressing the booty back as we hinge and squeezing. Notice how my pelvis is coming under and forward. Get strong, feel that strength. 3, 2, 1, into calf raises. We're over halfway through. Like literally, we just have our calf raises into our squat shoulder press, arm circles, and that's it. Man, who are we today? 3, 2, 1, toes in. There we go. And this is something that I can get strong in. Going slow, like that balance isn't quick there, but then I'm like, okay, is my core engaged? Are my glutes engaged? Like sometimes it gives you the opportunity of saying, okay, this isn't stable. Where is that? Where can I strengthen? 3, 2, 1, toes out. There we go. The endorphins have kicked in. when the shimmy and shaking starts happening, it's like, uh-oh, watch out. That's why I love moving. You know, it's like I can't, when I'm not feeling it, even if I move for like 5 minutes, I'm like, yes! 3, 2, 1, squat to our shoulder press. Here we go. Up here. Really focus on that squat and then this raise right up in front. Sit down. I want to make sure you feel secure in this. 3, 2, 1, into our arm circles. So just remember, when there are times when you really just, if you feel lethargic or maybe just feeling down, there's a lot to say for just moving. And I don't mean necessarily having to do one of these workouts, right? It could just be maybe taking a brief walk outside, maybe just dance party in the living room, something that just gets you moving, because then you're getting those endorphins moving. You can't help but smile if you put on your favorite music and just move for a little bit, right? Just remember that. You have permission to move in a way that serves you. It has nothing to do with anyone else. 3, 2, 1, reverse. Shake it out if you need to. I'm sorry, I did hold that a little bit longer. I promise I'm concentrating. Nice and strong. Almost done. Literally, last move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. What? Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? 5.2, workout number 5. You might feel like, because again, most of those moves, for the most part, we've done before. So now having done them in this sequence, because it may have felt harder before because maybe we weren't doing them as long, but we weren't doing nearly as many moves, right? That's the main thing. So that's why we cut down the time. We want to make sure we're keeping your body guessing, but it doesn't mean it was necessarily easier. The workout as a whole, you are getting stronger. That is what is happening. Super proud of you. Literally, this is not a walk in the park. We are showing up. We are doing hard things. Alternating shoulder roll. So one at a time, bringing those shoulders back. You can keep it small. I'm kind of going in this like mid-range. You can even do it wider. Maybe a combination of all the levels, right? Finding what is it that your shoulders need right now after those arm circles. 3, 2, 1. I think I saw someone's comment. They're like, I need to buy new arms. I'm with you. I'm right there with you. So work that and just make sure your neck is just nice and relaxed and loose. You're really just trying to release some of this tension that we may have been holding, right, through some of those moves. through a lot. It could have even been the bicep curl, right? Where you're just kind of holding some tension in the neck. 3, 2, 1, give me. Arm swing. And you did this. It's like a hug. So you bring your one arm over and then the left on the top. So alternating which arm. I like to swing my body. I love this. It's kind of like a combination of like pounding it out, but a little bit of a stretch. You're getting a few different things here. There we go. Oh, that feels good. A few more. One more on the left. Awesome. Into our quad stretch. I'm going to hold on to the wall. Right here, grabbing ankle. I keep my foot kind of in this flounce, not quite fully flexed or pointed. It's somewhere in the middle. Just pulling that back. I've been doing better about stretching my quads. Some days it's like getting this foot up is near impossible. I'm like, ooh, someone's quads are tight. But I'm being, you know, it's one of those things. It's as we move more, you know, if we're doing these type of movements, even if it's walking, if you're biking, if you're doing anything outdoors, hiking, you know, self-care goes a long way. Switch sides. And remembering to add in that stretching, that foam rolling, whether it's yoga. Oh, see, like this one was almost didn't happen. Almost didn't. Breathe. Hips facing forward.
Nowhere. Where you going? I don't know, but I'm going. Nowhere.
Awesome. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Bring this into, we're going to do forward fold. Right? So if you want to just breathe, sweep the arms up, reach that up. Now bring that forward. Slight bend in the knee. Then inhale, bring your palms to your shins and really lengthen your spine. You're extending and lengthening. And then as we exhale, we're gonna bring down that length. We're gonna keep that length as we come back down into our forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, overhead, and bring them down. So let's do that again. The idea of lengthening, and we're gonna keep that length as we come back down in that forward fold. Again, inhale. Reach forward, slight bend in that knee, inhale, hands at shin, lengthen, pressing my palms against my shin so I get that length. And then I'm gonna keep that length as I exhale over. Yes, swing, maybe sway side to side. Deep breath, inhale, sweep your arms up. And release it, shake it out. That was 5.2. So we have one more workout in phase 1. Not one more workout period. One more workout in phase 1, which is workout number 6, and which I believe is core and balance. And then we're going in from the top, right? Revisiting those old workouts, but taking it up a level, switching it up. So I will see you for our next workout, and I'll see you then.